Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Lake Taneycomo. It is the 23rd of February and I'm going to do the one cast for you today. I'm pulled over here right in front of the River Bluff Estates boat ramp. I got Darren Sadler over there. He's actually explaining to his customers there what the one cast is because he heard me start it. But today we're gonna pull out from this boat ramp. We're gonna get a little more towards the center of the lake, and the rig I've got today, I've got a sliding size 12 snap swivel with about 4 to 5 inches of 4-pound line leading to my 3/16 ounce weight. They're running 2.5 units, so 3/16 should be about right. We've got a size 12 barrel swivel there. I've got about 1 foot to 1.5 foot, and I've got a trout bead on today. These are some 5mm beads that I found at Bass Pro today when I was shopping for boat parts for our boats. And they're actually just for walleye rigging. They're not actually considered a trout bead. However, they are about the right size and color. Nice little pearl there. I've got a size 6 egg hook snail knotted onto the line. I don't have time to show you guys how a snail knot goes together, but maybe I'll do that in a video sometime. Off the bottom side of that size 6 egg hook, or that's a size 8, sorry guys. I've got another foot of 4-pound line running to a size 8 bait holder hook, and I have about 1.5 inch piece of pink power worm rigged onto that. And we are gonna drift this down the lake and see if we catch anything. I'd really like to see him bite this bead, but we'll see. Maybe it'll just serve as an extra attractor to get the fish going. I'm not going to go all the way out to the center today. I'm going to actually hold just a little closer to these docks as we float down through here. And I've got another one rigged up exactly the same just in case I break this one off. And then I have one more rod that's just rigged drift rig style with a pink power worm on the end. So I'm putting all my eggs in the pink power worm basket today. We got a wind kind of blowing us downstream, so I'm gonna have to help keep the boat going just a touch slower here. This is about the time of the year last year when I played around with trout beads and had quite a few days where I did really well on the trout bead. So I've got that. I didn't mention it. In Missouri, there is a law about how far underneath the egg that the bead can be, or the hook can be, and it can be no more than 2 inches. So I've got my hooks set about 1 inch below the plastic bead. You can peg those beads on the line with a toothpick and break off the ends of the toothpick. We even sell some made by the Trout Bead Company that are a rubber peg that you slide through, and it gets fatter as you slide it until it's tight, and you cut the ends off of it to peg it. Or you can do what I did on this one, and you can wrap your line through the egg 3 times and then pull all of those loops tight. That will generally hold the bead in place like it needs to be. So I just pulled up to the boat ramp. Captain Darren Sadler was taking his boat out of the water for the day, just got done with a trip. He said that the midge bite up top was fantastic. Ruby red midge with a black and copper on the bottom underneath it. He said, I think he said about 5 foot deep or so. And they did really well up top. He said once they got below Lookout Island, the bite wasn't nearly as good, and once the sun went down behind the clouds, he said the bite was pretty much over for the midges. He is about the only fishing report I have for the day. I have been in Springfield dropping off trolling motor, picking up some wiring stuff for our boats, and I just got back to the resort not too long ago. Oh yeah, I had to go to Lowe's too. They had some vanities for 2 of the rooms that we're remodeling currently. So 3/16 was the proper call on the weight. It is bouncing exactly like I want it to. To be determined if we chose the right bait for the day. And in regular Missouri fashion, yesterday was a beautiful 68-degree day, and today's windshield is 32 degrees. Compared to the last couple of days, it feels like it is absolutely freezing out here. And I did not wear thermals or anything today. I think the lake just got a little bit deeper. My rig lost connection there. There we go. Back on the bottom again. I'm gonna go ahead and call no fish on the first cast. I wanted to drift that inside line just because sometimes when they run the water a bunch, that inside line gets really good. And we have a problem. My rig got totally tangled up here. May have been part of the reason we weren't getting any bites. I'm actually gonna just take this extra drop tag off. I actually never tried that before, tying this sliding snap swivel with a drop tag off of it. Hadn't tried that one yet. I decided to do that today. Cutting the drop tag off and connecting the bell sinker straight to the snap swivel there. We'll see if that keeps it from tangling. It should now. And we'll get a little more out in the center of the lake. Having that drop tag line does help keep the flies up off the bottom a little bit more. It's especially handy when we start getting a little more moss on the bottom of the lake. However, this is the time of the year when we have the least amount of moss on the bottom, so we'll just take that drop tag off there and get rid of that possibility of tangles. Ooh, that felt like a bite. Something tried to swipe it. There he goes. Come on, be on the bead. Nope, pink power worm. One for the pink power worm. I always let out a little extra line whenever it first hits the water, try to get it to the bottom as quickly as possible. Just past Short Creek a second ago. Coming up on the Short Creek flat now. Ooh, there's another bite. But dragging the pink power worm, dragging your different color power eggs, your night crawlers, same rig, all very effective. This area that I started in and I'm drifting through is a great area for all those things. The trout, adding the trout bead to it today was just for my pleasure, fun, and curiosity. Sometimes you can like slowly, and I mean slowly, pull up on your rig while it's drifting 6 or 8 inches, and then slowly let it back down. It kind of gives the flies a little extra action, or the bait. Sometimes just that little bit of extra action can help get the attention of a fish. I do it a lot whenever I'm drifting scuds on a drift rig. Slowly move the rod up and down. Keep the tension. You don't want to pull up so fast and let down so fast that you lose tension, but you kind of slowly pull up on it and then slowly let it back down. The only rig I don't do that with is a jerkbait rig. because the jerkbait's got plenty of its own action while it's dragging on the bottom. That wind is mean. Oh, he was chewing on it. And just pull that in. That was a pretty good bite. We'll make sure he didn't rip the worm off the hook weird. You do want that worm kind of parallel on the back of the hook, and he did pull it down. So, need to fix that. Got just a little bit of moss here on the hook of my egg. We'll keep drifting. It's a little bit longer. We'll go down past Trout Hollow. Kind of gets right here at the bottom side of these trees. Over on the right hand side, the water depth will drop from that 5 or 7 foot to about 12, 13 foot. So we should be dropping off into the big hole right now. Yep, there it is. Lost connection. I'm going to let out just a little extra line. I'm not touching the bottom quite as well through here. The water kind of condenses and goes a little bit faster past Trout Hollow's dock. If the wind doesn't stop blowing like that, I'm gonna give up real quick. There's an otter swimming across the lake right now. I know you can't see that on the camera, but I do know the family of otters I saw last year did live on this bank over here as well, so might be of the same family. Wow. go for a minute or two longer. I just made it out the other side of Trout Hollow. Water should start slowing down here. Okay, well, this is too cold for me. I need something on underneath these jeans if I'm gonna keep sitting in that wind. But we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll be back out again to do it tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Oh, did I get him? Of course, the fish would bite right at the last second. Nope, I didn't get him. All right, see you guys.